Let me guess. If you're watching this video, it probably means you're unprofitable and you're probably on YouTube searching for videos on how to be profitable or watching countless hours of information on YouTube to learn new technical analysis and whatnot, things like that. Well, if that is you, well, please watch till the end because I'm going to reveal the exact strategy that made me five figures last year and it's probably going to make me five figures as well this year. And this is, I'm not going to give you my whole strategy, but I'm going to give you a baseline to build upon your strategy. And if you stick to the end of this video, you will understand what I mean. The market is brutal, and I know exactly how it feels to be hopeless and depressed, and just trying to striving for consistency. But if that is you, then please stick to the end of this video. If you're not profitable yet, the first thing you have to do is change your style of trading. I tell all my students and I tell everybody that learns from me that if you cannot make money day trading, right? Trading on the 1 minute time frame, right? If you can't make that money, just switch to a higher time frame, switch to a 4 hour time frame. This is probably the best advice someone would ever give you because I'll share an example. You can see that like since last year, right? Since January 2025, the market has been bullish, right? Even if you bought right now, right? Because a lot of people would argue that this is a good support zone, right? This is me giving an example. This is a good support zone, right? A lot of people say that you can buy and keep your stop loss here, take profit and the next support. This is a really good trade, right? I can't shit on anybody's trade idea. This doesn't look like a bad idea because there is support here and there is like you can see your take profit and it's a 1:5, right? But the disadvantages of trading like this is that most of the times price would probably most likely come for your stop loss. It's fact. It's fact. And this is exactly why I was unprofitable for the last three or for my first 3 years because I was chasing the higher risk to reward game. I was chasing setups like this all the time and subconsciously kind of creates that mindset in me that it created that mindset that I had to trade like this to be profitable because most of the times what would happen is this would happen, it would go in your favor a little bit maybe, and then it would come down, hit your stop loss, and then keep going up. This happens all the time, right? And you might say, okay, let me wait for the manipulation, right? You can wait for the manipulation, sure, you will get a better setup, but isn't it better to just increase your stop loss? Simple. You avoid all this drama, you avoid everything here, and you have yourself winning your trade most of the times. So that is the number one idea. Like whatever setup you're trading, you can keep trading however you want to trade. I'm not going to tell you how to trade, but if you can just learn how to give your stop loss more room to breathe, I'm telling you that would fix most of your issues. This is probably the best advice, one of the best advice I can give to anyone trying to learn how to trade. Stop losses is important. However, the size of your stop loss matters. So let's see example how this would have played out, right? So let's see if we had kept our stop loss here versus if we had kept our stop loss here, right? Let's see. So it's kind of the same trade, different stop losses. Let's see what happens. Because I haven't looked at this market before, right? I don't know what's going to happen, but you can see that it's actually playing out both ends. So you can see, so this worked in this instance. This trader made 5%, this trader made 1%. Both traders win. But the thing is that most of the time, statistically, more times than not, markets would hit your stop loss before going in your favor. But let's keep going though. I'll show you the strategy, the one strategy that you can probably employ. And this is a swing trading. This is a swing trading strategy because swing trading actually was the thing that made me very very profitable. So right now you can see the market's doing this, right? And the market is bullish right now on the daily time frame, right? It's bullish because like the last no, I don't care about, like, I do care about market structure, right? Like if you look at the overall market trend, it's bearish. But right now, what is happening? I only care about the last 3 days. What is happening? Markets give a strong bullish candle, and I don't give a shit about the support and resistances here. I don't care. All I care about is the last 3 days. The market is buying, it's just buying. So on the 4 hour time frame, I just come in, look at the 4 hour time frame, and I wait for a retracement. So right now, all I'm literally waiting for is for market to give me a retracement on the 4 hour time frame. And now there's a retracement, right? And then once there's a retracement and then another bullish candle, then because I know the market is bullish, right? It's as simple as this. I just enter my position here. Now this is subjective, right? This is very subjective. You can either enter, keep your stop loss here, and like get a nice risk to reward, which obviously there's nothing wrong with that. Or you can, be very generous with your stop loss, very very generous, right? At least on a Euro USD, I usually go for like 80 pips, and target the same thing, even if it's a 1:0.8, because guess what? This would work 70% of the time. You would win your trades, and this fact, I'll show you guys an equity. So this is one of like my strategies. So this is from 2018 to 2026, and this is like a backtest result. And you can see like my stop loss in pips is 90 pips, take profit is 80. So this is the 1:0.8 pretty much. And yeah, you can see that like you can see the total net profit, $103,000, right? And you can see this is a 59.8% win rate, and this amount of money, Sharpe ratio is nice, and you can see the drawdown. So basically this is a negative risk to reward, 1:0.8, right? And it's the same thing here, right? 1:0.8. This is going to make you money, this is also going to make you money, but it's all about trade distribution. If you like more strike rates, I'll go for this one. If you can endure more losses and still maintain your psychological strength, go for this. But for most beginners, I recommend, highly recommend going for this, because you win more, and if you win more, you have more confidence and you can actually risk more, right? So let's see if this actually plays out. So trader one, so let's see this trade has been knocked out, right? You've been knocked out of this trade if you went for a tighter stop loss, but guess what, this guy is still in. It's all about risk to reward, man. It's all about your stop losses, because we are right about the direction. We know the market is bullish, but are you going to stay in long enough for the market to play out? And or just like that, this is a perfect example, and I didn't even know about this. Like I didn't cherry pick this setup, it just happened. And you can see like it's so simple to trade like this, and this guy made money, this guy lost money, right? Let's go to the next one. So go back to the daily time frame. The daily is still bullish. There's no point in selling, there's no point in going against the trend. So we're waiting for a retracement. It just happened. Now we're waiting for a bullish candle to form. The next bullish candle that forms, you take your buys. Simple. The same thing. I'll give the same instance. This, give yourself, I usually go for 80 pips, 90 pips depending, but usually 80 pips. 1:0.8, and then let's simulate another trader too, right? Putting your stop losses just below, and then going for the same 1:3. Let's see which one plays out first. So in this instance, both of them were knocked out, which is okay. We'll go to the next one. So we'll go back to the daily time frame and see what's happening. Remember, we care about the last 3 days, and 1, 2, 3. In the last 3 days, the market is showing like it's doing as if it wants to sell, right? But at the same time, looking at this, we know that it's going to buy. But if you want to keep it mechanical, the last 3 days, the market has moved more to the downside, right? So it's time to sell, right? So now we're waiting for the next bullish candle, and now there's a bullish candle, right? And it's as simple as this. We sell, we will do the same thing, 80 pip stop loss, 1:0.8, and we also simulate trader 2 with a tighter stop loss, right? And then we go for the same 1:3, right? Let's see what happens. So trader 1 has been knocked out of the trade immediately, like instantly, but trader 2 is still in. And guess what? At this timing point, you can decide to take your profit because you have time to think. You literally have time to think, right? But let's see if it actually plays out. See, it actually did play out just like that, right? Simple, guys, it's simple. Please, it's simple. Same thing here. The last 3 days, market is selling. However, look at this zone here. It's not a good idea to sell right now. It's better to wait or just wait for a bullish candle to form, right? So in this case, I would much rather wait for another bullish candle to form. Watch. There's a bullish candle, right? But it's not strong enough. Nice. This is the bullish candle we need. The moment this forms, fuck, it's so easy, bro. The thing that makes it hard is like trying to time the market. Trying to time the market is pointless. There's no need to time the market. We don't know what's going to happen. Like, you can't control it. This is trader 1 and this is trader 2. Let's see who wins this time. It's like there's no need in trying to predict. So just like that, this guy made his money. Trader 1 is probably also going to win this trade, right? Trader 1 also won the trade. Like, trader 2 also won it. So it's just this simple, guys. It's just this simple. Like, and right now I'm taking students. So if you want to join my Telegram channel, you can also click the link and send me a DM or also comment, because I'm taking students. I don't have a course, but I'm willing to mentor people. So now bullish, same thing, retracement, right? Retracement, then wait for a bullish candle to form. There's no bullish candle yet. Wait for it. There's a bullish candle now, but it's not strong enough, and then that's a strong one. We'll go back on the daily time frame. It's still looking nice. So it's as simple as that. Yafa. Huh? No, what I go there already now. It's as simple as this. Again, let's do another one. 80 pips stop loss. 1 is to 0.8. Let's see. This and trader 1. Trader 1 is very same thing. Let's see who wins this time. And let's see who, like, I would rather have a huge stop loss and know that I have peace of mind. Right? So this is like this time around, both of them lost, but that's okay, because now we are still up on both accounts. We're actually still up because we've won 4 times and lost twice. And if you do the math, we are up 0.8%, right? Let me actually confirm before I give false information. So we've won 4 times and we've lost twice, so we're up 1.2%. So I'll do the math here for you guys. If we've won 4 times, right, and each time we win with 0.8, that's 3.2%, and we've lost twice, 3.2 minus 2, we're up 1.2%, right, for the month of February. Cool. This is 67% win rate now, and now we can see the past days, like the past 2 days, we can see 1, 2, 3 market has been tending to go down more, but now it's coming up again. So this is a good time to stay out the market until it gives us a clear setup. Right now it's not as clear, right? But if I were to enter a position, I would lean more towards buys, right? I will lean more towards buys right now, and now is actually a good time to buy. And don't ask me how I know this. It's all about experience, and I'm telling you guys, it's the same thing. Look, market is coming out from an area of support, strong support, retracement. We tried to sell, it did not work. And now look at the sellers and look at the buyers. The buyers, they look like they're in control, right? And if we are swing trading, we are not trying to time the market. We are trying to be in the market because we know that the market is bullish. We are trying to be in there to capitalize. That's exactly what we're trying to do. So if we bought here and waited, look at that. Look at that. It's so simple. It's so simple. Look at that. Let's try again. We know this bullish. Now this is another entry, right? This is another entry. Another entry. 80 pips. you know that eventually market is going to go up because it's bullish. It's bullish. It's no need to try and predict or try and like do this whole BS of trying to look at that. You know what? I'm done. It's up to you guys. You can take this advice or not. I don't care. But if you really want to learn more, you can easily join my Telegram channel on the link or put a comment. It's so simple. It's not really about strategy, to be honest. It's all about your mindset, and that is what I will help you build. It's, you know what? See you guys on the next one. I really hope you enjoyed this video.